The Santa mug is out, which means it's time for me to start working on my Christmas presents list. Hi, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Jess, and today I'm going to start working on my Christmas presents list. At the time of recording this, it's currently November 7th. I do have plenty of time to work on the projects I have in mind, but I want to have everything done by the end of the month because I'm going to be away for the first 2 weeks of December, and I don't want to find myself working on projects last minute. This year I decided to make presents just for my close family and friends, so I don't have too many projects to make, and at the same time I feel like they're all pretty small projects, so I should be able to get everything done without any issue. Here's the plan of everything I want to make. I'm going to get started with the shawl for my mom because I think it's the most time-consuming project out of them all, and I really want to get it done as soon as possible. The pattern I decided to use is the Rainforest Retreat by Lisa Adek. I'm gonna put the link to the pattern in the description below if you want to check it out. I actually already made a version of this shawl and I absolutely love it. The motif and texture are just beautiful. For this version, I'm going to change things up a little bit. I decided to use a thicker yarn than what the pattern calls for. I think the pattern recommends using a fine weight yarn with a 3.5mm hook, and I decided to use this yarn, which has been in my stash for over a year now, and I really need to use it at this point. It's an alpaca, wool and nylon blend, and it's extremely fluffy and cozy, and the color is really pretty. But yeah, it's a lot thicker than what the pattern recommends. I actually already started on the shawl because I wanted to make a little sample and see if it was going to work out with the pattern. And yeah, I ended up using a 5.5mm hook, so I'm probably gonna have to make some adjustments and probably work fewer rows. I think I'm just gonna figure it out while I go. So yeah, enough talking, it's time for me to get to work. Good morning, it's the next day and I stayed up quite late last night working on the shawl, and I think I made a lot of progress, but at some point I just had to go to sleep. I'm really happy with how much I got done so far. I would say I'm pretty much halfway done, even though I'm just like at 1/3 of the pattern, but like I said, since I'm using thicker yarn, I'm going to have to do some adjustments and make fewer rows. I already had to make some adjustments. For the central section, I had to do one less repeat than what the pattern says because I used my previous version of this as a point of reference, and I just had to cut a few rows because it was getting too big. And I'm gonna show you how much I got done. I'm just gonna keep working on it and come back to you soon with some more updates. Okay, so it's been a couple of days and I'm done with the shawl. I even blocked it, which is something I usually don't do, so I'm really proud of myself for that. In the meantime, I already started working on my next project, which is gloves. Not fingerless gloves, not mittens, but actual gloves with fingers. And I actually already made the first one. It was extremely challenging as this is something I've never done before. The pattern I followed had the exact same gauge as me, but for some reason it didn't work out. I followed the instruction for the extra large size, but the glove ended up being so small it didn't fit my hand, which is pretty small. So I had to frog it and kinda just improvise. Once I understood how the construction worked, I just winged it, to be honest. I just added stitches and rows where I needed. I am still a bit concerned with the fit, and so I decided not to weave in my ends and just see if they fit. If they don't fit, I'm just gonna frog the fingers and make the adjustments that I need. Once I understood the construction and fixed all the issues, I actually enjoyed the process a lot. And I think I might have unlocked a new obsession, because I might have made a pair of fingerless gloves for myself using some leftover yarn. And I'm also kinda planning to make a pair of gloves for myself. But first, I'm gonna have to make the second one of these. It's been a while. I finally finished the gloves, but it took me forever because I hate working with small double-pointed needles. They just hurt my hands so much, so I had to take a lot of breaks. But yeah, gloves are finished. Like I said before, I didn't weave in the ends because I'm not sure about the fit, so I'll have my boyfriend try them out and see if I need to make any adjustments or if I can just weave in the ends and finish them. It's currently the 18th of November, so I should still have plenty of time to finish all the other projects. I'm just gonna get started with the next one, which is a small dice bag. I'm not gonna follow any patterns for it. I'm just gonna freehand it. I already know how I want to make it, and since it's so small and simple, I think I'm just gonna have it done by the end of today. So let's get going. Hello again. Like I predicted, I already finished making the small dice bag. It only took me a few hours and it turned out so cute. I absolutely love her. I actually wrote a little free pattern for it. I'm just gonna link it below if you want to check it out. and make one for yourself. I'm just gonna get started on the next project, which is the headband for my grandma. I already found a beautiful free pattern on Ravelry, and I went ahead and downloaded it, and that's when I realized it's not written in English or any other language I understand. So I'm still gonna make it because I really like the design, and I guess I'm just gonna look at the photos and the chart, and since it's just cables, I think it's gonna be fine. And I guess if I need any help, I can just translate the instructions. For this project, I'm going to use the leftover yarn from the Shawl because it's the perfect weight and it's just so cozy and warm, so it's going to be perfect for it. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started and hopefully I'm gonna manage to make it without understanding the instructions. I think it's going pretty well. This is my first time knitting cables, and like I said, the pattern is not even in English, but yeah, it's quite easy. It's honestly just a 12-row repeat. I'm really happy with how it's coming along, and I'm just gonna keep working on it. I finally finished the headband. I ended up adding a sort of lining on the inside because it was looking a bit flimsy for my taste. It's just a simple stockinette panel that I attached at the top and bottom using the mattress stitch, and I'm really happy with the result. Also, I ended up making some last-minute beanies using my center machine, and if you're familiar, you know that it's really quick and easy to make beanies using the center machine. It took me like 20 minutes each. I made a plain black one and a more fun, colorful one. Everything is done, and I will now show you all the final pieces. Enjoy! And that is all for me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I wish you happy holidays and I'll see you soon.